It is a complete branding package. This range, which is a lot. So you promote your product research services to e-commerce stores. Hi, welcome back to Supermom TV. Today's topic is on business services. And this training is all about job servicing mastery. I'm going to explain to you about the types of business services. So business services are mainly business support services. That means those services that actually support a business. Alright, so I'll explain to you those that are suitable to be job serviced. So this training is about job servicing. It is similar to job shipping. So instead of selling physical products, we are now selling these services. I want to focus on job servicing because it is in demand right now due to the COVID-19. More businesses need digital services, online services is in demand. So if you have been following me, you know that I have been doing job shipping for a number of years now, and I consider job servicing is also part of job shipping because it is because of job shipping business model I invented job servicing. Because instead of selling physical product, I'm promoting services. So this is also a middleman business, same as job shipping. Job shipping is also a middleman business because you do not need to own the stock, do not need to have the inventory of the stock. And servicing is also the same. Service is even better because the end product is always a digital product. So you just need to transfer digital products. So you don't need to handle any inventory, don't need to handle any shipping. So it is much more lucrative because the market price are there. Today is very interesting because I'm going to show you a few business services that you can promote, and I will show you the potential profit for each and potential profit for the services that I am going to mention today. My name is May, and I do job servicing and job shipping as a full-time income. So I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I have the time to actually take care of my kids and at the same time make a full-time income through job servicing. So this job servicing have been giving me a 5-figure income every month since last year. Yeah. So that's why I want to share with more of you, especially now a lot of my friends are being retrenched due to COVID-19, and I want to share this. So do play a part to just share out this life so that more people can learn. This is something like this business model is quite new, and it is actually it's in demand right now because it is something like job shipping. Many years ago, it was very, very popular, but after that, more and more sellers came in, and it has become more competitive. But job servicing is not so competitive, and there are so many services for you to sell. I will be separating these services into two types. Okay, the first one is this slide that you see in front of you. These 4 services need some explanation because it's too broad, and these 4 services you yourself can promote as a middleman. You can find freelancer to help you do. Okay, so these are the support services. That means businesses need a lot of help nowadays. I mean, all the while, businesses, even though it's a big business or small business owners, startup companies, small entrepreneurs, or even self-employed, some of them, they need a lot of help to do their market research, the product research, branding services, and the business plans. So if you are aware, many of us are actually self-employed or small business owners, or some of us are just started out, and probably even like e-commerce and job shipping owners, they have no idea what product to sell, what are their target audience, and how to brand their e-commerce store. So all these are very important. If you, along the way, you also can learn how to do all this. But of course, right now you do not need to have any skill. You just need to know the basic knowledge about what this market research is all about, what is product research. The purpose of these services is good enough. The purpose of this, how it can help your client to grow their business. This is the main objective. Okay? So let us go to the next one. Okay, the second slide, this one is also on business support services, but this is a more clean-cut, straight to the point ones. Data entry. Okay, data entry is very admin job, admin support job, because like example right now, COVID-19, right? Many companies, they They need people to do things remotely for them. So they can work from home, they can outsource this data entry job to a freelancer. So data entry is just manual, very kind of a job that just need to, just enter the data. That's all. It's as it is, Yeah. Then the next one will be the virtual assistant. Virtual assistant is something like personal assistant. Like this assistant will also work remotely. They will help the business to schedule appointments or manage the emails, for example. So virtual assistant is something like your personal assistant, but you don't need to meet up with the virtual assistant. You are supposed to, the boss of the business, right, just need to engage a virtual assistant to help with the daily task. So this is the virtual assistant. This is a highly sought after job. Many people, small businesses, need to look for virtual assistant to help with their daily business tasks, especially small business owners. Okay. The third one will be the presentations. These presentations here. The presentations are like what I'm doing now. They are companies that engage us to actually design a presentation, because these are easily can outsource. Okay, this can outsource. So what you can do, you can promote this service to help people to design presentations, to create a presentations for companies. Okay, the fourth one, it will be the virtual accounting. So this one is just like a accountant. It means you outsource these accounting services to a freelancer, and this freelancer will help to do the normal profit and loss, the bookkeeping, all these basic accounting things will be done online. Yeah, this is another service that you can actually promote. And lastly, it will be telemarketing. So telemarketing is also very easy. You just need to, as a business owner, right, you just need to give a list of people for this assistant or these telemarketers, online telemarketers, to help do cold calling. All right. So this is actually the purpose of this telemarketing is to generate leads for the company. So all these 5 services are very straightforward, and you can promote these services. It's easily, you can just outsource the service and mark up the price, and you can promote these services. Sometimes you can even bundle all these together and bundle the whole thing to help the company. You can pitch to your client that I have these services, probably can help your business grow, and also because these are all done remotely, you can give them a good package. Yeah, or if you are just starting out, you can even sell this individually, just a bite-sized one, low price ones. All right. So next, just now I mentioned that I need to explain more what is this market research all about. How do we sell this kind of service, and what type of services that we usually sell for market research. So market research is something like online surveys. So we, as a job servicer, I can promote to companies and sell them the online surveys. So we will help them to do online surveys, and we charge them after that. Okay, we will charge them on this service alone, online surveys. Okay. Then the next one is you do a market research, a detailed market research, and then the end product will be a report you sell to your customer, your clients. Okay, so these are considered B2B business. So you, as a business owner, you as a job servicer, you promote the you kind of like seek the business owners to engage us to do this market research, and the end product will be a report. Okay, it's a report. So the same thing, you can outsource this service to a freelancer. All right. And the third one, you can also promote a competitor analysis. So you need to analyze who are their competitors and how you can can sell them a strategy to kind of beat their competitor. Then you can actually sell this service. So this is also very, very good, very popular kind of service. Yeah, competitor analysis. Okay. The next one is the market size, the market growth, and the market trends. So a lot of companies out there actually need help in doing this kind of research. They want to know in their category. For example, that company is in the probably a diet company, a fitness and dieting company, and they want to know, let's say in the US, what's the market size for this niche? So they want to know the potential growth for this niche and what are the trends right now. Or probably a keto diet is trending right now. So they want to know all this. So we as a middleman, we can source people to help us to do this detailed market research and sell them this service. All right. And then lastly will be the consumer analysis. So this consumer analysis is like also something like doing a survey. We as a job servicer, we engage freelancer to help us do a consumer analysis. So probably we want to know what are the consumer preference. Example, okay? So these are the market research services that you can sell, all these 5. So as I said just now, these can be also bundled up together and you sell as a package. So I always encourage job servicer to sell these packages because, okay, like a basic package, you just sell probably just an online survey. You provide online survey, you help companies to do online surveys. But of course, you can upsell them with more. If you want to know a more competitive research or market research, then you can also probably top up another $100. You can actually have my report, something like that. Okay? So there are many ways to do this. And of course, if you sell in a package, then your profit will be higher. All right? Okay, so this is the basic market research reports. This is the market price. Okay, the market price is pretty big range. Okay, because it depends on the audience size. For example, if I want to know the market size for the Americans in the US, okay, the US audience size is pretty big, so the report is going to be more expensive on the higher side. So just a basic market research report alone, it's this range, which is a lot. So, for example, if you sell probably in Singapore, you sell to a company that you want to do a basic market research for a certain company. Okay, you pitch to that probably startup company, and you pitch them that okay, I will do this report for you, and it's a very detailed report. You will let them know the current market value and then the market size, the current trend, all these reports, and you sell them probably $200 for that report. And you can easily find a freelancer to do for you about, just now I did a research, is about $50 to $100, just a very basic ones, okay? We are all want to start the basic ones first. So I want you guys, if you guys have just started drop servicing, you can start with everything basic first. Along the way, you get the hang of the game, then you can increase the price. All right. So this is not bad, this one is really not bad. Just a basic report and you can charge. And the rate is very high. So, people won't say that you overcharge because the rate is very, very high. It's not like selling a physical product. That's why I say this business is very lucrative. It's not like selling a pen, like this kind of pilot pen, Pentel pilot, or pilot, yeah, it's pilot pen. It's like market price there is like $1.50 in popular bookstore. You can't mark up so high, right? Probably mark up 10 cents higher. But services is very flexible because there are many variations. So people won't say that you overcharge them. So that's why I like to promote business kind of services. So social media marketing services is really very lucrative. Okay, so but those like example logo design, those are probably you have a kind of a standard rate over there. You can't mark up so much. But for this kind of business services, reports, analysis, all this that can help businesses grow, right? Because businesses see a value in your reports, right? That's why they are more than willing to pay you. All right. So, like example, like the service that I promote, the video editing service to the property agents. Property agents feel there's a value to my video editing because I'm helping them, right? I'm helping them to do a better professional video of the property, and hence they are more than willing to pay me the price. Yeah, so that is the value of a job servicing agent. So I always call myself a job servicing agent. It's like I'm having an agency. Okay, so let us see the next one. So just now I mentioned about market research. Market research, the range. Okay, all this I found in the online. It's all articles, and the market research range is from $1,000 to $7,000. All these are in US dollar. I forgot to mention it's US dollars. So the range is very high also. Okay. And the next one will be on product research. This is something that I like to promote because I'm quite familiar about e-commerce stores. Because product research, for this category, I prefer to sell this to online owners because, example, if you are doing a product research for a normal retail shop, that is a bit difficult because it is you need to go down. Probably you need to speak to the boss or something, or the marketing department, and also you need to do more things which is face to face. But because we are job servicing agent and we want to do everything online, so you can target e-commerce bosses or e-commerce stores. All right. So that's why I like to do this because there are so many product service research company agency out there, but most of them, they only emphasize on retail, not online retail. It's just normal retail shops. Okay, so now we as a job servicing agent, you can actually promote it to e-commerce store. You promote your services, you promote your product research services to e-commerce stores. Okay, so okay, before I go on, so if those that have just come in, right, just to let you know, later on, after I've completed all this training, I will give a Q&A session. So probably about 10 minutes of Q&A session, all right? Okay, let us continue. So e-commerce, what are e-commerce stores? E-commerce stores are like online marketplaces like Amazon where you sell things online. So like Amazon, eBay, Shopify, yeah. So this three is the most common one globally. Okay, globally. So this three is very popular. So job servicing business is a global business. So that's why I like to mention about eBay, Shopify, and Amazon. These three. So what you can do is you can also promote your services to the owners of Amazon, eBay, and Shopify. So there are so many sellers out there, so many online sellers. So you can actually offer them a service, say that I will do a product research for you. I help you to find sellable products and do more in-depth research on which product category to sell, for example. Okay, and you can also outsource your research and help people to find supplier also. So supplier research is also under product research because without supplier, then there's no product, right? Yeah. So this is super important, and the price point, you see, you need to find a very low price supplier at the same time good quality supplier. So that's why a lot of e-commerce owners out there, they need this kind of help. They were more than willing to spend money to find a good supplier. So that's why supplier research services is very sellable. Supplier sourcing is also very sellable. Okay, so this is something that you can consider doing. So the next one I am going to introduce to you is the branding services. All companies need to have these branding services. Okay, so what are branding services? This is the package. Usually people will promote their, help people to create or think of business name ideas, very unique business name ideas, the brand names, the company names, the logo design, business card. This is a package, okay? This is a complete branding package. But as I always mention, branding services, you can just come up with something really bite-sized, which is probably just help people to think of a good brand and what are their mission statement, vision. This is also very sellable. The vision and the mission of the brand. Okay, you can engage people to do this. Okay, there are people, they are very good marketers out there, and they are very good with all these business plans and branding services. All right. And so there are also companies that need to engage people to help them invent a slogan. Yeah, a slogan. This is also very popular. Yeah, especially those startups and small business owners, they want to they need help for this. All right, because they need to have. You see, some of them even have like you can sell like the media kit or the identity kit, the brand identity kit, online identity kit, design the brand identity kit. This one. Okay, you can even sell this. So these are all under branding services. Okay, so what are the costs for the brand identity? Okay, so I've circled this for you. So this is between $1,000 to $5,000 for these services. All right. So of course there are a lot of agencies out there that charge per hourly charge, but generally typical range is $1,000 to $5,000 for these services, just for about branding only, because all these are their brand identity, and it can help the company or the brand to grow. So people are willing to pay this kind of money. Okay. Okay, the next one will be business plans. You promote business plans. So you can engage a freelancer to help you come up with the business plans. Depends on what the business is your clients in. Okay, this is ideal for startup company, as well as if you are doing if your client is doing a business proposals. Probably they have they need to seek investors, and they need to come up with a business plan to impress their investor. So this is under business proposals. So you sell this to the startups as well as to sell companies that need the business proposals. So these two. Okay. And these are the sample. So these are the sample business plan, and you can see that each business plan, they have all these elements. So you need to write out when you create a listing, right? You have to consider putting in that you will be giving them this executive summary, target market, competitors. These are the common elements of a business plan. Yeah, so these two is just something that I found online, and these are the sample business plan that I let you see lah. So of course product depends on, because this is very wide, depends on the industry. Okay. Okay, so I'm done with business support services. Now it's a Q&A time. So if you have any question, please stay back and ask me the questions. One question from Will: is having a web page for a business service important? Yes, it is. If you want to scale up your business, probably you need to have a web page. Yes, you can have just a simple web builder because a web page is like your brand. Okay, unless you want to do this just a side income, probably you could legit business. I want to grow this business and I want to brand my business. All right, so that's why I aim to have like my own Facebook business page. I have like the whole complete branding. Okay, yeah, it's a whole complete agency. So if you don't want that, then you can just work like a freelancer. Probably you won't be able to convince big clients. So if you want to be more convincing, then it's best for you to have a web page. So whenever you have a lot of portfolio, you can just all slowly feed your web page with a lot of portfolios, and then it looks more convincing, and you have the crack. And the next question is also from Will. Which platform is the best to market the business service? Say if you are targeting startups, which platform is the best to market the business? Okay, for a start, if you want to build from scratch, right? You start with your own business page, your Facebook business page. Which platform to market the business service? Basically, if you want to do direct marketing to a specific industry that you are targeting, right? Then it's best to have a web page. Then after that, you can drive ads to it. Yeah, so this is something that you can look into. But if you just started out, then I would say that you can first you create your own Facebook page. Secondly, you list all the services on any online marketplace that is available. So you can even list it on like freelancer.com. All these are freelancers, but those are just for you to test out. Okay, for you to, online marketplaces are mostly for you to test out. You can get customer from there and then you can practice from there. Yeah. So if you really want to target business B2B, yeah, it's best for you to have at least a web page. So the next question is by Anne Marie. Should you market internationally or locally? Definitely internationally. Yeah. Okay, like for me, right? I want to get a quick result. That's why I market locally. I already have. Actually, it very much depends on your industry. So that's why every time when I receive questions from the audience, and the first thing I want to ask is, what industry are you from, or you are most familiar with, and then from there I will see whether there's a potential. There's a potential of doing it locally. Of course, if you have a very big market locally, like for me, I started off with targeting property agents, right? So in Singapore, property agents market is really big. So definitely I will go local, okay? I won't go and target the US because I know the US, the realtors there is also a plentiful, but I will start here. I will start local first. But for those like design, like social marketing, social media marketing, all these can go globally. Social media marketing is global, right? Everybody is using social media, so it's very easy. It's very easy to target. Yeah, for example, you know, target Instagram influencers. Yeah, all these you can just target globally. It depends on your target market. Yeah. Okay, the next question is by Josiah. What is the best hosting site for web page? Okay, basically there's no best hosting site. You can just use any page builder. You can use any page builder. Okay, you can use if for a start you can just use WordPress. It's good enough. WordPress, Wix. There's no best one as long as you find that nowadays all the interface is very easy to use. You know, Wix, Wix and WordPress. Yeah, WordPress is very, very easy to use. Can you, okay, the next question is by Song Ming Tan. Can you elaborate more on Groove Cell, which you mentioned in the past presentation? Okay, Groove Cell is quite new when it comes to this site builder. So usually this kind of site builder, like ClickFunnels, if you have heard ClickFunnels before, they are trying to kind of like be a competitor to ClickFunnels. Yeah. But right now it's free, so that's why I promote. But now it's a kind of like in a beta testing, so a lot of features are still not out yet. So right now I have been like trying, and I saw the news that they are really fully launching it in August. So if it is fully operational, definitely I want to use it because I already registered for it and it is free for lifetime. Of course, they will have some certain upsells, but this is cheaper. Because what I know is those like ClickFunnels, right? They charge $99 or 97 US dollar per month, which is very expensive. But the thing is very complete. It's very complete. They have email marketing integrated to it, so everything in one. So next time when you probably after you start doing job servicing and you want to test out, you can test out on Groove Cell because since it's free. Okay, it's a very good place to start. But right now, because I can't really test it out now because it's still beta testing and it's not fully launched yet. So I will wait until August and we'll see how. But once they're fully launched, right, it's free for me to use lah. So that's why that's why I share this deal with you guys. Okay, the next question is also by Anne Marie. How to get your first 10 customers? You want the fastest one? Then you need to do some probably calling, direct marketing. It depends, like what I say, it depends on your service that you want to promote and what industry that you are most familiar with. Yeah, so you work on the audience or your target customer, which is you are most familiar with. Okay, I always encourage people to look at probably your occupation. What are you currently doing, and what is your industry? And I'll see what I can actually brainstorm with you. Yeah, and see what kind of business that I can suggest to you. I also will actually help you to probably give you some idea on how to get the best, the fastest traffic lah. Okay, But for me, right, besides direct marketing, I also get my clients from online marketplace. That's the best way to test out your services. Okay, online marketplace. Anne Marie, I'm not sure where are you from, but I mean, like you can post it on Etsy.com or even eBay. All these places are the online marketplace with existing high traffic. You can post it there. Okay, you can even share it on your Facebook. That's why I say you can create your own Facebook page and then you can share it there. All right, so I think, is there any more questions? Probably I will answer the last question, then I will call it a night. Okay, last question. This is from Livada Ng. Is it very competitive? No, it's not. Okay, of course, it depends on which platform you go to, which service you promote. Okay, very clear-cut example. You want to promote a logo design on Etsy.com, ETSY.com. That one, then it is very competitive because everybody promote their logo designs over there on this Etsy platform, right? Then it is very competitive. Yeah, so it very much depends on the service. But I can tell you, 90% of the services is not competitive. It's not competitive. It's not yet competitive, all right? So the next question is from Iris Tan. Will you provide one-to-one coaching on dropshipping with a fees? Right now, I do have coaching packages, but more on online business. That means help you to scale your online business. So your dropshipping, are you referring to products? Like, yeah, can you elaborate more? If you want to know more, you can PM me. You can PM me after this. Okay, so I think that's all for the questions for tonight. Okay, so if there's no more questions, then I will end today's training. So I'll see you guys tomorrow 9:30. Okay, good night. Bye-bye.